Hello there and welcome back to yet another episode. So today what I'd like to look at is trying to get closer to one of our main goals, which was to kind of occupy all the underground ruins. There's only two left. One's over here and the another one right in the distance there. Then we also talked about cleaning up this map over here. So to do that, well, we're kind of okay, I guess. I mean, yeah, most of those areas are looking nice and blue now, and I mean, I guess it's okay to leave a few of those red rivers as well. Kind of makes it a bit more interesting. But I've done a little bit of preparation work before this episode as well. So yeah, the main one is around trains. I noticed that there was some issues around transporting goods and stuff around between the different stations as well. So I thought, like, okay, so why don't we sort of help this this mess out? It was a kind of very primitive here before, so now we are allowing, oh, here we go, the trains, just like this one over here, they can do like a little loop around the area to enter the station. If they don't want to enter the station, they can just turn right and carry on, but most of them, oh, there we go, perfect timing for us. And then I tried to expand the entrance to the first or the second, no, that's the third district actually that we created, because yeah, the runway here was really short before it connected to the link, and it didn't really allow any of the trains to line up and wait here. So that's kind of solved in here now. And we were also again giving trains two options right about here at the entrance. They can turn left, take the first exit, and then yeah, carry all the way through and then skip this station basically. Or they can turn right and yeah, just line up and queue up to the goods station here. Now things seem to be working pretty well. No one's been waiting in here, so I guess things are good. I did also notice at some point we ran out of completely ran out of logs, and we had no power here anymore. So yeah, I kind of started, not kind of, I did start cutting down some trees in here as well. So now we've got quite a few logs in the storage and the bank, so we should be a-okay. Now on our approach to the underground ruins over here, we're not too far, and we are putting down some more terrain blocks. And I was thinking, okay, well, we do want to grow quite a bit of food in here, and the question is, how are we going to green up this area? Because the closest water source is right up there. Well, I guess there's one over here on the left hand side as well, but yeah, it's a little bit further away. And then I was thinking, okay, so what if we kind of like build platforms here and then maybe create something similar to what we did, where is it, right about here. But then I was like, well, the height difference might be a little challenging, but we could do it. It's a little bit further away, takes a little bit longer and a few more resources, but I guess it will be fine. And then I realized, oh, wait a second, there's another section over here that we could definitely 100% use. So why don't we, I was initially thinking of letting the trains pass through this area, but now I'm starting to think that maybe we'll let the water through here first and then we'll bring in the trains. Okay, so let me just speed up the time as well. There's a couple of things we do need first, such as allowing all the bots and beavers to climb up and over. Well, we could maybe go from here as well, but it's a little bit further away, a little bit higher. Okay, so they can climb up. Actually, what I'll do is I'll build up a bit of a basic infrastructure here, and then we'll be back shortly. All right, so here we go. We do have another power station, or the engine, with the storage and the charging stations themselves as well. Now the distance is a little bit inaccessible right now, so I think we do have this road in here, 82, so that's not too bad. And I guess yeah, if we just want to keep it nice and simple, we could let the beavers kind of climb over the mountain here. Oh, here we go. Not the beavers, the bots, I mean. So we don't unfortunately have any beavers on the other district right now, and I guess we're not really planning to bring any in there, except for the for this one here. That one should most likely be holding quite a few beavers. Okay, so here we go. That's all in. Make sure it's the highest priority as well. As we know, it does take quite a long time to get it all in order. And then now the next step, oh, okay, so we can have access from both ways, but that's okay. Then our next step, we're kind of gonna try and even everything out to the best of our ability. Alright, so here you go, you can jump over there. And now going around and over, well, that's definitely going to be interesting. So since this section is a little bit trickier, what we'll do is I'll try and kind of, if I can show you and demonstrate real quick, I'll start wrapping around this corner here, and then we'll enter this little canyon or the valley or passage, and then bring the water into this area. So in theory, nice and simple, but might be a little bit tricky to get it the way we want it to be. Alright, quick check-in, and the drought is now starting as well, so we're not going to get any clean water into this area anytime soon. Well, 7 days is what we have to wait until we can maybe try again, but for now it seems our progress is quite okay. We have the power station or the engine already down, some resources here as well, and a few charging stations have already been used, so that is wonderful. Now in terms of the mine, I guess we could position you this way. I am going to pause you for the time being, since we have a few other things we'd like to complete first. So having a quick look at this area here as well. Yeah, they are not constructing it the quickest. I guess they have higher priorities elsewhere. And then with the rest of it as well, I think we sort of have the blueprint down now. Yep, just need a few dynamites in place. We're gonna shave off the corners a tiny bit, and then what we'll do is we'll turn you around. Let me see if we can get the triple one. That's gonna be pretty perfect over here. Yep, right over there. That means we'll have to drop you down by another level as well, but that's okay. And then yeah, and then maybe from this side as well. Actually, we don't need to lower you now, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna be quite nice and perfect over here. Raise you by another one. Okay, I think that really is everything then, and then it just depends how wide we want this canal here to be as well. We could maybe just close you off like so, and then that's really it for us. And then you guys as well. Actually, you, how many more levels? Oh yep, you do have to go down about 2, and then with the rest of you, maybe some platforms and some of the floor tiles on top, and we should be pretty much done. So I'll give them a little bit of time to get this complete, and we'll be back as soon as it's done. So a few days have passed already, and the drought is almost over, and we've realized that the pine resin has been running out pretty rapidly. So I've decided to quickly plant like a little section over here. We could start harvesting some more resin and ship it over to our main colony to produce the treated planks. Now we do still have a bit more space in here, and I guess we could expand it even further, but let's see. In terms of access, this could be like a nice way to hop over and plant a few more in here as well, but the Tamper Shack is going to be in the way. So why don't we kind of redesign this a little bit. Oh yeah, this one here as well. Here we go. Stairs, and we just need a couple platforms over here. Crossing over, and then in terms of access, well, yep, so you can access from here. I mean, the Tamper Shack could actually remain in here, so that is no longer a problem, it seems. Alright, and you guys can go up and down from either side as well. And then I suppose if we wanted to climb down over here, oh yeah, we definitely could. Seems to be working out quite nicely. And do we want to link it up? Well, that I don't know. But we don't have to build the roads on this side, because that can just be a forest in here instead. Okay, so here we go. That's gonna be covered, all in forest, and well, they can't quite access over here. But I guess what we could do, we can still plant a few trees in the air. Hopefully they'll get them done quicker than the forest. And then over here as well, same thing. We're just gonna plant on this side. I mean, I suppose we can do here as well. Yep, that should be fine. In terms of harvesting everything, I don't think this will be enough. I'm gonna mark it down as the normal beavers as well, so that way I will know as soon as it's done. I can come back, pause the building, and set you as the pots again. Okay, yep, that's looking good over here. Then looking at the progress here as well, so we've got all the overhangs already in place. Yeah, overhangs, here we go, and the flooring is mostly done as well. I guess the next priority will be let's climb up here. And yeah, I suppose we can just get the dynamites in place and then keep on pushing through. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting now, because they are slowly but surely getting all this done. Let's see how this water is gonna pass on through from here. Okay, lovely. And okay, I think we have a corner in here, which is okay. It's yeah, still gonna take a little bit of time. Well, that's a kind of weird. Wait a second. Oh, it must be this layer over there. Okay, cool. So we're gonna give them a couple more days, and hopefully it will all be done by the time we return. Okay, so the first section is finally complete, and the water seems to be flowing through pretty nicely here as well. I have paused the very last, or the almost the last link in here before we go into our further extension, just so we don't flood the engine, the piles, and yeah, everything else around here as well. So yeah, what we are going to try and do, this is the sort of extension, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We just want to see and get the first bit done in here, and then we can kind of flood the rest of it here. Doesn't really matter. We'll just do this first link, and then we'll start figuring out how we want to create this sort of different small canals network in here as well to make this whole land and area fertile. All right, so there we are. We are pretty much complete now. I have just resumed the construction for the last missing pieces as well. Shouldn't take us too long, and we'll allow some water through, and we'll see how nice and green it's gonna turn out to be. Okay, cool. So whilst we are waiting for them to construct the last missing pieces, we can also dynamite this area a little bit deeper, just a tiny bit, to hold a bit more water. Okay, cool. That one is done. This one as well. Oh, okay. Are you guys still able to construct the last bit? Maybe, maybe not. I'm just going to pause this section here, because I don't think they can climb on these ones. No, yep, that's the last missing link here. And okay, cool, let's have a look. So you've done the levee over here. The overhang is not too far off as well. Just need a couple more planks and a few more logs in here. Now, in terms of resources, I have noticed... Actually, why don't we resume the construction of you as well? Just going to put you at the lowest of priority, so if you have nothing else to do, then fine. You can start building efficient mine. Now, yeah, in terms of resources, I think it is a little bit slower here, because A, they have to deliver it from quite a far distance, and then B, we don't have a ton of haulers. Yeah, there's a few that are helping us out, which is lovely. But I mean, then again, we can't really complain as well, because it's not a huge, massive priority. Oh, what's happening over here? That water is definitely... Oh, it might be spreading from there. I see. Okay, well, not to worry. We're almost done with the section here. It seems the overhang is already in place, and now the last bit is just the flooring as well, just to make sure it's not gonna leak. And here we go. There's the 3 pieces. In we go. Shame it's nighttime right now, but it's almost morning, so we're pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. It's starting to fill up quite nicely, and the area is already greening up as well. Now there is a bit of a spill and a flood here, but I don't think it's gonna matter for too long. Yeah, it should evaporate pretty quickly. And oh yeah, do have to resume you guys, highest priority, and here as well. Well, it's definitely working, and I mean, if we could build over here, and plant resources, it would be nice to sort of leave it like this, but no, we are gonna have to build quite a few canals here as well to support the whole area, and then we can start planting some food types and different resources here, maybe even trees, who knows. But okay, so for the time being, I think we can call this mission a success. There's one more piece over here. Here we go, and yeah, we can definitely call it a success. And we'll continue in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.